Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is the Play Cyber Games Filipino tournament organized by Pacific PH or Pacific Esports. We are here in the semi-finals. We've got a match between iZone125 and Mineski Power Color. This is a semi-final matchup. The winner of this whole tournament, I think it's a $500 prize pool, and the top two teams who are. It's also the It's also the qualifier tournament for the Play Cyber Games. For the GEST IDC. So the top two teams who aren't already in the GEST IDC, whether or not they get first, second, third, or fourth, but basically the top two teams who aren't already in the GEST IDC will make it to the next stage of this qualifier. And guys, we're here in the semi-finals. We've got Mineski versus iZone. We're going to hop right into this game so you guys can see the bans and picks. It is just underway. You haven't missed everyone. So to everyone in the chat freaking out to enlarge the screen, just chill out. You haven't missed anything, as we're going to have the semi-final action coming your way. We've got iZone on the Sentinel side, Mineski on the Scourge team, and things starting to heat up here as this is a semi-final. This is two Class A warriors. They've both been dropped out of Class S in the GMPGL, but now it's a Class A matchup between two very strong teams. That Class A, I mean, it's one of those things where they are in Class A, but these are still two of the best Filipino teams. We're going to see just quite what they're capable of soon, and we'll have to wait and see as what they want to pick, what they want to go with, and how they are going to be looking to play this game. Probably see some common bans. We've seen the Templar Assassin as well as the Queen of Pain. Likely to see Naga Siren being banned out as well. Seeing a lot of bans on him. Even heroes like Urshik, I mean, being banned out quite frequently. Winner on another top pick as well as Shadow Demon, another hero I know Mineski like to use. iZone last game, going for the Lycan though. So that's maybe something Mineski want to ban out here, as we'll see whether or not iZone want to go with it again. Go for that sort of mid-game push strat with all those Necrobooks, which just caused so many damn problems. And we have to wait and see just what the two teams want to go with. Mineski do have the first pick. That's why we're seeing this Naga Siren ban out. We know Mineski love to use that. Templar Assassin also being taken on the pool. So iZone banning out those top pick heroes that they do love to use. Chaos Knight, another hero, we've seen a bit of it. Did get only last pick last game, but it is a fairly common pick here by these teams, as DK is going to be banned out. So Mineski not all that interested in picking up that early on in the draft, and they're probably thinking, okay, maybe if we're not picking up, iZone will. So let's just ban it out. Make sure they do have the chance. Jules has, yes, Jules is no longer in Mineski. He's now playing for Dreams. I'm not sure of the exact reasons behind it. You guys, some guys in chat probably know better than I do. And yes, Empathy, you are spot on. Jizz, all these heroes I'm hearing who aren't in Dota 2 yet. Look at these bans, man. Naga Siren, Templar Assassin, who I can't wait till they're actually in Dota 2. Lycan's going to be the last ban. iZone deciding that maybe Mineski will pick it up before them, and they don't really want to go up against it, so they're deciding they're just going to ban it out right off the bat. As we're going to see just what these two teams want to go with. Mineski right away, going to go with that winner, likely to be their side lane solo, as we saw last game. Winner completely getting crushed by Queen of Pain though, but Queen of Pain has been banned out. And iZone were actually the ones who had that Windrunner, so it was Joven on the hands of that Windrunner. Invoker still in the pool, definitely something to be wary of. I think Joven is somewhat known for his Invoker play. They're going to go with the Earthshaker though on the iZone team. We'll see what they want to get with their second pick here, as they do before they do pass the ball back over to Mineski to see what they want to go with, as that Windrunner likely to be the side lane solo, likely to be in the hands of Jay, although it'll depend on what they want to pick up with the rest of their heroes, if he's maybe going to be playing something like the Invoker, which they also sometimes pick up. They could always run Windrunner mid, but it's likely they go for some sort of trademark solo mid hero, something like even the Tiny, or even the Slaughter. Slaughter, another common solo mid hero with these Filipino teams. They're going to pick up the Crystal Mains of iZone, not revealing all too much. Just going for the two supports right off the bat, the CM, the ES, not revealing all too much. It's going to help Mineski with their next stage of bans, because Mineski know all they have to do is ban the solo heroes and the carry heroes, whatever iZone have not gone with yet. Heroes like the Chaos Knight, heroes like those solo mid heroes like Tiny, like what other heroes are these teams known for? I mean, we saw Tiny, we've seen Queen of Pain, we've seen Winner, but a lot of those heroes have been banned out. So far, I mean, Beastmaster, another hero that they used last game. Mineski are going to go with Tiny, and Beastmaster, used last game by iZone. Will they look to go with it again? They haven't got the like, and they haven't got that strong push, so maybe going to decide not to go for the Beastmaster. Tiny though, in the hands of Mineski. They haven't got Jules to play him, but they've got many capable players, either Oa or possibly their new player ASD, also known as Nando, could be playing that Tiny. We'll have to wait and see just what they want to go with. As the third pick is going to be a Chen. We're going to see Woots playing that Chen. Ara will be playing their other support here. And Darkseer, iZone, something not really seen all that often from them. It's going to be a Darkseer. Going to be interesting to see how they decide the lanes, what they want to do with this. As Mineski, maybe something to help deal with that Chen. Likely be a side lane solo for iZone. They can send the Darkseer to the top lane, put the CMES bottom in the tri lane, and we're going to see a Kunkka being banned up for Mineski. Maybe worrying about the Kunkka tri lane with the CM, with the ES. Kunkka get very nice and farmed there. And we'll see just what they want to do. As the fourth and fifth bans are coming up by iZone, as they want to ban out some of those either a support hero here or the carry that Mineski are going to want to go with. They're going to ban out one of the carry heroes, the Chaos side. We're not going to be going bottom, like most likely. Tiny at mid, and then this trial with the Chen and the support hero and the carry will be at top. As we may see, yes, I agree. We may see Jay on the Tiny, and then someone else playing that Windrunner in the side lane solo. I'm hoping it's Jay on Tiny. Jay, last time I saw Jay play Tiny, he went like 17-0. Back in the GEST, the GEST IDC, he played Tiny. It was against, I think, Stars Boba, and it was like beyond godlike at 15 minutes in the game. It was just insane. So I'm hoping he's on the Tiny. We may see Owa playing the side lane solo, or we may see even Nando, their new player, playing that side lane solo, a role that we used to see Jules play on occasion. So without Jules, they are going to have to switch around these roles a bit. We'll see just what they want to do. Am I playing Tom Public? No, I'm not. If you guys wondering, there is a bit of background noise. It's because I'm in the TT Esports office here in Thailand, as there are some other people here preparing to rock on out, preparing to go to set up for a gaming exhibition that will be going on tomorrow. Slaughter, the last ban for Mineski, so another hero that could potentially solo mid or go that tri lane, being banned out, as we'll see just what they want to get with their last picks. Apparently Nando will be playing that Windrunner, and Bimbo or Jay will be on the solo mid Tiny. Definitely a hero to look out for, as I don't need to think what can they put mid, what can help deal with that Tiny at mid, shut him down, make sure he doesn't get all that early momentum that he's definitely going to be looking to go for. And Weaver being banned. We're gonna stop doing these big long as I'm being a bit distracted here. Witch Doctor is the go-to hero from Mineski, so a bit of an unorthodox support hero, that's for sure. Interesting to see them go for that, not a hero like the Vengeful Spirit. Even the Ancient Apparition, another hero they usually favor over the Witch Doctor, but deciding they need the cask, it's a bit more useful against heroes like CM and ES, and maybe thinking that the Darkseer with that surge can just get away from the AA Cold Feet, or whoever does get Cold Feet, it can be used on. So we'll see just what Mineski want to go with, guys. So I'm just going to quickly make a little post on my Facebook, let people know what is going on. Tell your friends, tell all the Mineski fans, make sure they know, make sure your friends know, make sure anyone interested in seeing Mineski versus iZone go down is tuned in on this stream, as it's never as fun when you are watching the VOD for it. Alright, this is the GEST IDC stream. Next weekend is going to be the actual GEST IDC, so we're finding out which two teams will qualify. Both these teams here already in it, so that means we're going to be having to see who are the next two placing teams. As I believe that means it's going to... Well, the other semi-final is Bad Burns against... who are they playing? Oh, Bad Burns against someone. Pacific, I think? Let me do a quick refresh. I had it open before. I should know. There we go. Bad Burn versus Dreams. So I think that means Dreams and Bad Burns will get the two spots. I'll quickly check with the admin, but I think that means next GEST... No, sorry, they're going to get the two spots from the Filipino qualifier. It doesn't mean they're in the next GEST. That means they play tomorrow in the where they combine with the other teams. I'll just check with the admin if they are the two teams to get that. I believe Bad Burns and Dreams will then play for the qualifier. There's four spots between 6 countries, so there's a bit of a bracket going to decide which two that will be. Alright, I'm getting a bit of mixed messages here. Alrighty, so apparently Dreams have already been invited to the tournament, is what I've been told. So that means it's going to be... Okay, so Dreams are going to be playing already. They're in GEST IDC, and we're going to see 2 Filipino teams fight. That means Bad Burns, as well as one more team, will be playing for the Filipino qualifiers. So we could have potentially 3 additional Filipino teams in the next tournament. As the picks, the bans are done. What was the last pick? It wasn't. They picked up the Anti-Mage Assault and they go with it Sanking. So Sanking going to be played as a solo hero by the looks of things, possibly soloing that mid lane against that Tiny. And at the moment, both teams, some very interesting choices between their 2 teams. We've got the Tiny in the hands of Nando, so not going to be Jay on that Tiny. We've got a Obsidian Destroyer in the hands of Jay. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is the Obsidian Destroyer being played by Jay, being played by Bimbo. We've got Witch Doctor in the hands of RR. We've got the Chen in the hands of Woots, the captain solo mid in the hands of Nando, the new player playing that Tiny. And finally, Winner being played by Oa. At the bottom lane, we see 2 crews right off the bat, going to be doing the trademark bottle crying. Over on the Sentinel side, we've got Froggy playing ES, generally on those support roles. We've got Darkseer being played by Reborn, or EWE. We've got Paleng playing that Sanking, solo middle it up. Crystal Maiden being played by the captain, that is Kells. And finally, on the carry role is going to be Joven on the Anti-Mage. We're going to got some Joven sanity action coming your way, guys. Should have made them pick up techies. I agree, man. I agree. Winner does find a haste right off the bat and is going to do something a bit sneaky here. Going to harass the CM, maybe even going to try and pull away this creep wave. Frostbite goes down, taking a lot of damage there. The fissure, Oa, what are you doing? There's the win run. I don't think we can get this kill, but that was a lot of damage being taken. Oh, that was silly. He is going to pull this creep wave away, but he took a lot of damage. He needed to do that without taking too much damage. Although it is going to reach the tower, it is going to get this creep wave to him. So it'll help him get XP against the tri-lane, which is what he was trying to accomplish there. He took a lot of damage for it, but I think it was probably worth it anyways. If he'd done it without any damage, it would have been great, but doing it and taking some damage, it's still worth it. It's still a good trade, as he is now going to be able to get farm and XP. If the wave was stuck here against the CMES, Winner would likely not be able to get any farm, any XP, and would just be getting completely crushed. Mid lane, Nando up against the Sankey as apparently it's Away. I don't know how you say that, man. Paleng on the Sanking has gone for an early Caustic Finale, going to be looking to harass down this Tiny as much as possible. Whenever he goes for those last hits, just make sure he does get a bit punished there, as Paleng already getting 7 creep kills, 5 on Tiny, so a good start for both of those. Windrunner here, getting some XP now as this wave has pushed on to the tower here, but the creep ball coming from the Earthshaker going to help deal with that there. And top lane we see OD in the hands of Jay. Definitely going to have to look out for him. Up against this Darkseid. Darkseid doing okay. Has got some XP. And Jay struggling a bit to farm at this tower. It looks to be going for a fast Headress here. Maybe going to rush that mech. Or at least get the Headress. Get that nice regen for his teams. Okay. Awa. That's what I'm being told. If that's... Awa. Okay. That's way too complicated for me, guys. I don't know if we can go with that. Anti-Mage at bottom, 9 CS for him. Sanking, up to 11 though at mid. Drops down a stun, gets a lot of harass down onto Tiny. He's already going to have enough gold for that bottle if he wants it. Tiny as well, doing some bottle crying, has the magic stick. So both these heroes should be able to get nice, good farm going their way, as Tiny is going to go find that regen room, refill his bottle. Witch Doctor harassing the Darkseid as much as possible. Away, okay, there we go. Away, that is easy, man. I can do that, Reds. Away is fine. OD, banished down on Darkseid, looking just for some harass here. Witch Doctor is there, drops a Cask and Maledict. But of course, Darkseid able to escape, does have that surge. There's the stun toss on Sanking. Just going to make him take a bit of damage. Tiny does have the full bottle, whereas Sanking is going to have to send his bottle back to base, pop that salve. Well, no, he's got the full bottle right there on the courier, so it looks like he's going to save the salve for now. And Tiny back to fighting fit very, very soon. Needs to be careful here. Sanking may look for a stun soon. Sanking is sending the bottle back to base, and here comes a gank. Smoke gank coming from CMES. This could be a first blood if ASD Nando is not careful. And we're going to see just what they want to do as mid lane. ASD needs to be careful. ES is looking for the initiation. Sanking making it, probably does not want to go. If you go at tower, it's going to look ugly. Tiny will combo you, and there goes the stun. Not at tower. CM will back it up. ES. Great fissure block, and Crystal Nova gets the kill. First blood to iZone. Tiny didn't know what hit him, didn't know what was coming. And we do see Anti-Mage blinking away. Going to pick up that ring of health. Save is the call. We'll have 340. Oh, no. All right, Pacific Robot on the ball. You can take care of that, man. How I miss this tiny model. So do I, man. This tiny model is awesome. Look at this little face, smiling away. He just looks such a happy guy. They do look for a gank on this Darkseid. The Surge is going to wear off. Is there a penitence? Oh, he gets banished. This clap could seal the deal, but Chen taking so much damage. The Iron Shell going to get the Chen. Great retaliation kill coming from Darkseid, putting the Iron Shell down on that creep, and Witch Doctor as well as OD taking a lot of damage. So a costly kill. Darkseid gets one in return. And also getting them down very, very low. Not the worst loss there for iZone. Meanwhile, mid lane, Sanking, 26 creeps, 24 on Tiny though. Does have the one death, but the good news is, as always, farming it out, farming very, very well, even with those deaths. And Darkseid needs to be careful at top lane. Going to get banished here. Maybe going to look to go in again when Chen is back with another creep. But for now, they need to be careful. They need to play it pretty safe here. Darkseid looking to do a bit of harass down to the Witch Doctor, who has picked up some boots. And mid lane, Tiny up to level 5, Sanking though level 6 does have the ulti. If ES comes for another gank, they can probably get this kill. Just Sanking, stun and ulti, and once the stun duration is about to wear off, you just pop the fissure, make sure you can get that epicenter off. And that's something Tiny may have to be a bit cautious of, as it is going to be Witch Doctor coming in to help out. Maybe go for a kill on Sand King. There goes Witch Doctor. Gets one right click. Tiny stun. Tiny toss. Backwards he goes. Drops down the cast. Is it going to bounce back? Doesn't look like it, but there's a Malady. Couple more hits. Will get the kill. Chen takes it with the Ursa. Ursa Warrior getting the clap off, getting the kill. And meanwhile, OD still farming away at top lane. 24 CS. Definitely a cause for concern for iZone. They have got their own carry, the Anti-Mage farming away, but OD, a nice hero to have against an Anti-Mage. You get pure damage from the orb, not to mention a good hero to buy that Sheepstick on, and late game is just very nice to have against an Anti-Mage. You can actually do a lot of damage and actually fight him 1v1 almost, as OD is taking a lot of damage from harass, from the Iron Shell. Definitely a cause for concern for him. He wants to be able to get that safe farm up. He does have some HP regen from this Headdress of Rejuvenation, but nothing compared to what Darkseid has. Well, actually, no, Darkseid with no regen. What am I talking about? Darkseid doing some bottle crowing. Maybe no, Darkseid going to go for a magic, what looks to be a magic wand. Pick up a ring of regen too. Maybe go for that soul ring. Anti-Mage, 37 CS. And OD up to only 28. So Anti-Mage is leading at the moment. And Tiny with a DD rune. Could come in for a kill. Up to level 6. Does not quite have the level 7. He's gone for the level 1 ulti. Going to increase his toss damage and make him very, very powerful. He's running in. OD maybe going to look for a banish here. Tiny, there's a stun, a toss, needs one more right click. OD with the ulti. Tiny leaving the kill for the OD. I like that play. And OD though does throw the ultimate, but I think that's okay because if he surged and you didn't get that right click off, it would have been bad news. So a bit of overkill, but it's overkill I don't mind. It's where you're making sure OD gets the kill and making sure Darkseid does still die. So it's not the end of the world, as we're going to be seeing CM, ES, Anti-Mage being very aggressive bottom lane. Winrunner really in struggle town. OL only level 2. Despite that little trick at level 1 where he pulled the creep wave away, he's still very under-leveled. So CM, ES both level 4. Not the best lane for OL, who is not used to playing the side lane solo. He normally plays either the carry role or the solo mid role. So maybe something he's not used to, as we are going to see a gank coming in on mid. Sanking needs to be careful. The double centaurs coming in from Wooked, as it looks like they may just transition even into a mid lane push. Tiny. Arcane Boots up already on him. And this could see a push soon to come, as Winrunner still having a tough time at bottom lane. Hits level 3. Fissure goes in. Gets the block. There is a tango, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Power shot goes down. Needs to drop the shackle. There isn't going to come here. Anti-Mage though taking too much damage. The toss. Anti-Mage in trouble. Tiny decides I'm going to just go for the CM. And ES, Anti-Mage both getting very low. The power shot's going to miss. And here comes Sanking. Stun. Epicenter not doing much except getting those centaurs there. And toss follows the Anti-Mage. Great play from Nando. He's going to get a double, a triple kill for Nando. And they're going to chase down this Sanking. The stun in. Takes out both centaurs. Tiny though. Stun. Toss. Ultra kill from Tiny. Nando, the new recruit for Mineski, has just picked up 4 kills in a row. Wow, that was something. That was something sweet. A little bit of candy for your eyes, guys. As some great plays coming out from Mineski, really slowing down any momentum iZone had. Their anti-mage farm was getting a bit out of control, but now taking him out. OD still okay at top lane, slightly behind in CS, but does have the kill, and anti-mage being taken out. Tiny is going to have a blink dagger very, very soon at this rate as well. He's going to find an illusion rune here, and Tiny are going to be looking to take that one and look to get more ganks going, more momentum for his team. And right now, Nando could just find that. Anti-mage is running up the cliff. Uh-oh, this is trouble for anti-mage. Is this going to do enough damage? The Witch Doctor ulti being popped even. Rather than right-clicking the Witch Doctor ulti, I like the decision to do that because they didn't know how many points in Spell Shield anti-mage even had. And getting that kill there is very, very important for them. As we're going to see just what iZone can do in retaliation. Crystal Maiden is coming up top with the ES. They want to get this OD, but looks at it. There's the vacuum, there's the stun, Nova goes down, and they do get the kill on OD. J drops. Mineski find themselves getting a kill on anti-mage, but losing their OD. And we're going to see Witch Doctor also gets caught out. There's a Frostbite. Nova will be up soon. Witch Doctor in trouble. There goes the Nova. Sand King has those arcane boots. Should be able to get the stun off. Does do so. Fissure as well gets dropped out as Chen coming in a bit late. Chen needs to be careful. He's going to look to return fire. Crystal Maiden taking a lot of damage. There's the Wildkin. Maybe even going to have to stun this. No, going to get surged away right now. No, we're going to have that save that they asked for. Couple kills on the carries going down. And now Darkseer at top looks to be getting something with this ring, possibly a pipe. Could just be going for the mech here. Mech is going to be coming up on the OD, so rather than go for the force up into a Hex, looking to get up some more heals and better team fight, better early game presence, better, but slightly, I mean, the force up as well as the mech, they both give you survivability. In some ways, force up is as good as mech for survivability, but they're going to see OD. Chain Stun's going down. OD bashes himself, going to keep him alive a bit longer, but there is going to be some follow-up damage. The cast goes down. There's the Frostbite. Tiny goes in. OD ultimate. OD going to survive this one as Darkseer drops Sand King as well, and now Crystal Maiden, the double damage on Tiny. 1 hit, 2 hit, double kill for Tiny. Tiny, 6 unanswered kills, now up to 7 kills, 1 death, and it looks like ES will survive this one, but another 3 kills. And Mineski looking very, very solid here. OD surviving the gank. Great play from the Tiny. Timed it perfectly with that Blink Dagger. Picking up a trio. And now up to 7 kills, 1 death. Everyone questioning, putting Nando on the Tiny role. Not giving it to Jay, not giving it to Owa. The new player absolutely off to a fantastic start here. Jay farming pretty well at top. And I think these roles, I mean, they're working for Mineski. They are on a warpath looking to charge down this top lane. Darkseer is being put under pressure as we're going to see just what they want to do with this top lane. Maledict down on the anti-mage. It looks like Tiny has already dropped his combo though. I didn't actually catch that, so maybe missing it, or maybe just the anti-mage with the Vanguard not taking much damage. He's got a full magic wand though, so I expect maybe Tiny just missed it as Tiny is looking to come around. He's got the combo. He's going to run in right into the CM. CM in trouble. Oh, Tiny a bit slow to react, and in comes Sand King. It looks like then actually no, they also get this CM kill, this shackle, the power shot. Tiny's got the blink. There's a toss. 1 right click gets the kill. Tiny does have the magic wand. Could pop that if he wants to use the blink combo again soon, as he is a bit short on mana at the moment to use that combo with a blink. So we're going to see just what he wants to do here, as Sand King is not having any of it. He's going back. He's just scurrying away, and OD at mid. Fissure. Sand King looking for a stun, but they're not going to find a kill there. OD well positioned. Not going to find himself in the danger that they were looking for, as Darkseer though is pushing away, putting a lot of pressure on this top tier 1 tower. Chen coming in with a lot of centaurs. They may look for this kill. Can the centaur stuns hit? He's trying to dodge them. The stun hits. He's got 2 more as well. The Maledict, the Witch Doctor ultimate, the 3rd stun. Great micro from Woots. Woots on the Chen. What a play. Some fantastic micro from him. That was really something coming out of Woots, as we're going to see iZone looking to return fire, looking to take out this Witch Doctor. Sand King needs to get the stun, does do so. Is he going to pop the epicenter? No, he's not. There's going to be an Echo Slam. Chen with the heal though. Tiny comes in, and this could be return fire as Tiny going to get 1. Looking for the Sand King. Chen misses the first stun as Sand King going to get this Witch Doctor with the stun. 1 right click, but Sand King in trouble. Chen Test of faith, one more right click. Sand King still alive, has the magic wand, has the bottle, may actually survive. This is Tiny. Combo drop on the CM, needs one more right click. CM uses the magic wand, staying alive a bit longer, but Tiny going to get one more right click, gets the kill. Meanwhile, Sand King trying to hide in some trees. He's burrowed his way in there. Chen gets a stun, hits him once, doesn't have vision, and is going to burrow strike his way out. Does have the bottle, has the arcane boots. Looks like Sand King will live. Mid lane, meanwhile, Fissure gets dropped down. Anti-Mage ulti, takes out the winner. Stun, combo, Anti-Mage goes down. Return fire, holy shit. Tiny off to a beyond godlike 13 minutes into the game. What a play coming out from Mineski. They are looking good. They are looking back to their old form almost, I would say, as OD going to get ganked again. The Chain Suns are going to be there. He can't banish himself yet. The Iron Shell. Kill there for iZone. They do get a much needed kill on the OD. The problem though is this Tiny. 10 kills, just the one death. And is going to be going for what looks to be either a Dagon or a Forstaff here. And at the moment, Darkseer, ES, and CM with the Sand King going to look to pressure down this tier 1 tower, put on some DPS onto that, as right now iZone only with the bottom tier 1 tower in their favor. They've lost only their mid tower, so as far as towers are concerned, it's fairly even. Oh, at bottom has not been involved at all so far. Level 7, phase boots up, is very, very under farm. And right now, Tiny is just out of control. Where is he? What is he going for? He's picked up a Forstaff. That's going to give him some great survivability. And Owa at bottom lane may need to get out soon. May be in a lot of trouble. More trouble than she can even imagine. In comes 3 heroes. A 4th as well. Crystal Maiden not far off. Fissure goes down. It's on the other side. And the vacuum not going to work. Sand King misses a stun. Could just TP out. Does not have a TP though. And Shackle Shot onto the Sand King with a power shot. Is that Windrun going to be up soon? Chen with the heal. Chen could send it back. Use the Holy Persuasion. Send him back. But no, Windrun survives. In goes the Witch Doctor ultimate. Sand King going to go down to the Mallet. And Crystal Maiden in trouble. The power shot is there. Crystal Maiden trying to hide in these trees. But it looks like Mineski not going to commit to this just yet. And right now, a failed gank on Windrun. They did not combo that as well as they'd like. And Windrun are going to be looking for this Crystal Maiden. May just find the kill. Uh-oh, Crystal Maiden, does she get spotted? It does look so. Windrunner is chasing. Could go for this. Does do so. Oh, what a shot. Mineski on fire right now. And the only thing that's helping iZone is a couple ganks on this OD. OD who does have 2 deaths, but OD who is going to find a tier 1 tower. Not going to actually last it well, but it still does not matter. OD getting the tower itself is some nice gold shackle shot. The Chen with the Centaurs can easily stun this down. And Mineski pick up a double kill. Roots. Great micro, great play from him. iZone getting completely destroyed at the moment from the aggression coming out from Mineski. Really sensational play in their hands from all their players. I mean, RR on the support role, Chen with some fantastic micro, Tiny all over the place, OD farming it up. Windrunner probably the one having not his best game. Struggling a bit this bottom lane, was against a hard trial lane, but still is probably further behind than he'd like to be. But the rest of his team making up for it. Playing some fantastic Dota here as Mineski. They're back, guys. They are back for sure, and I cannot wait to see what they are capable of. Alright, guys. Tiny. What is he up to? What is he going to go with? He's up to 900 gold. Mech is up on OD. OD not farming all too well. OD going to banish the Tiny. Oh, a bit of trolling coming in from Jay as he's going to force him back. So Mineski having a bit of fun while putting on a show, but still, guys, this game is far from over. That is for sure. iZone have it in them to make some sort of comeback. They need this Blink Dagger on Sand King. Chen apparently has 4k gold. He's not bought a thing. Could go straight for an Aghanim Scepter. Could go for that Necro Book if they really want the pushing power. But yeah, Woots, what is he going to buy? What is he looking for? But iZone in trouble, that's for sure. I mean, Darkseer, look at this, very underfarmed. The toss backwards, Nando stuns him as well. The kill goes to Woots. Dominating streak on Chen, picking up his 5th kill of the game. And Mineski going to get this tier 2 tower. ES going to drop a Fissure. ES still a long way to go to his Blink. Sand King, where is he? 400 gold needed for his Blink Dagger. And with that, Mineski get a tier 2 tower. They can back off. They can go get Roshan. They can just go push down these other outer towers. And what are they going to be going for on some of their heroes? Witch Doctor looking at some mods. Witch Doctor, 2k gold even. Great farm on all their heroes. Windrunner, this slight obsession exception, but it looks like Winrun is going to have that 4 stuff up fairly soon, as that is Oa's courier. Does have the Staff of Wizardry and a quarter staff. Just needs a 300 gold, 10 gold more. We'll have that 4 stuff. We'll get a lot more survivability than that, as OD has picked up his own 4 stuff. So OD going to have the survivability he needs. We'll be going for that Sheepstick next probably, unless he wants to go for something like a Shiver's Guard, which could be nice against the Anti-Mage to sort of slow down his damage. But generally you want the Sheepstick just to put him into that piggy form and just focus him down, take him out of the fight, and really help pick him off as well when you have that spell. So we're going to see at mid lane, Mineski RR. Up to 2k gold. What is he going to go with here? Could just look to tank up a bit. Maybe just get something like the Drum of Endurance, as they've already got the mech. Chen not going for the mech because he's got the hedge, because OD's got it. He has got the hedges, but it doesn't look like he's building it. What is he building? I don't know. He's got 5k gold. Maybe just going to go straight for that Radiance, but right now OD is looking to take out Roshan, and these two teams just putting on a fantastic semi-final matchup here, guys. Mineski are the ones currently in control, currently the ones leading. Tiny has bought something. What has he bought? He's used his gold. He's definitely used his gold on something here. And as for what it's going to be, we're going to have to try and locate that courier of his, as it is hovering around the mid lane. He's going for a Yule, so not going for any DPS, not going for the Assault Couriers, not going for the Axe, but going for that Yules, but he's going to get chain stunned, and in comes the Sanking. Epicenter, it looks like it gets cancelled. Tiny, still alive, there's the Chen heal, maybe just needs to right-click this Sanking, hit the Sanking. Sanking would actually go down there, as Tiny does a lot of physical damage, but he decides to try duke it out. He loses his Beyond Godlike streak. That's a lot of gold, a lot of XP going to iZone. Bit of a mistake there from Tiny, caught in no man's land. Does go down. And Mineski are pushing on this tier 2 tower. Darkseer in a bit of an awkward position here. Their Witch Doctor ultimate with the Maledict. Down he goes. He's going to survive a bit longer, but the Maledict going to make sure he does in fact go down. OD with the urn being popped on him. Does have the mech as well for his team. But that urn coming from the Witch Doctor really going to help keep him alive. And man, what is Woots buying? Where is he? Where is Chen? Going straight for a Sheepstick. Chen with a Sheepstick at 20 minutes in at this rate. This is a bit insane. Woots, I mean, he's already microing those Centaurs so damn well. He's now going to have to micro his hero a bit more with that Sheepstick, but that's really going to help against Sanking if you can get him when he's trying to use that Epicenter. Anti-Mage just in general for killing him. Anti-Mage at the moment, only 2k gold. Treads and Vanguard really being shut down by the aggression coming from Mineski, and just some great all-around play. Mineski using a couple of their trademark heroes, but they didn't get everything. I mean, heroes like DK, Queen of Pain, Templar Assassin, Nagasaran being taken out of the pool, so it's not like they were given all the heroes they wanted. Both teams, I mean, banning out a few of the trademark heroes, getting a few of their own, but in the end, Mineski just with the better strategy. But I think it just came down to them being a lot more confident with their ganks and just executing a lot better. And just at the moment, they are outplaying iZone. iZone, who are going to be on the defensive foot, and both teams smoking up. Mineski going to run right into iZone soon. iZone smoking around, maybe thinking Mineski at Roshan here, but it looks like they want to gank this Tiny. Tiny, though, has backup coming. Winrun is nearby. They are going to spot Tiny. It looks like they may be too late to save Tiny, though. Tiny, 4 staffs away. Anti-Mage ultimate, is there enough to save him? Doesn't look like there will be. He does cycle himself up in the air. The Sandstorm could finish off, and there's a blink out. Tiny lives. Woots gets a kill. Foggy goes down, and it looks like Tiny, oh, he gets found by the Sanking. Not watching those Centaurs. Could have got the kill, but the Witch Doctor, the ulti, takes out Joven. The Anti-Mage goes down. Shackle not going to kill this, not going to latch on, but the CM should go down. As in comes the cast. Darkseer, bad place to position himself, and Darkseer now in a bit of trouble. Going to try surge his way out. There's no more disables by the looks of things, but Sanking, Epicenter, Blink. There's no mech, there's no Chen heal at the moment. Witch Doctor using his heals. There's the Chen heal, and the Sheepstick is there for Chen if he needs it. Great Shackle Shot, finds the Sanking. Darkseer needs to be careful. He's caught out of position. The cask on him as well. He's going to try surge out, but Darkseer will go down here if he's not careful. OD ultimate, one right click, and that is a team wipe. Coming out from Mineski, I believe. I think the Earthshaker went down nice and early in that fight. Yet Froggy definitely went down, so they killed all 5 heroes there. Mineski absolutely crushing. And they are going to look to push on in, maybe even take a Rax following that great team fight. And Woot, Sheepstick up, has 1k gold on top of that. OD getting close to a Sheepstick of his own, has 600 gold with the ultimate orb. Winrun at 1200 gold, probably going to make a Sheepstick. And Witch Doctor, with all that gold, had 3k gold, says, okay, I'm going to buy a Mithril Hammer, Ogre Club, and try make that BKB, which is now only 700 gold away from. Mineski pushing in, doing a lot of damage. There's no Sanking ultimate up. I mean, the entire Sentinel team is back alive, but without the Sanking ultimate, without a Blink Dagger on ES, this is not going to be easy to defend. ES does have his ulti, but still not enough damage. They've got the mech, they've got the Aegis. OD just going to go right in. The Tiny tosses the ES in. Probably not the best decision. Set up ES for a great ulti, and they take out 2. They take out the Aegis. They're going to want this OD here, and OD getting forced away by Tiny. He does get fissured. He looks like he's going to go down here. Oh no. The Tiny, he tossed in the Earthshaker, a bit of sabotage coming in from Nando, who's played so well up to now. But that play there was not some of his finest work, tossing in the ES. ES getting off a very big ulti. A big mistake coming from Tiny, and that sort of cost them getting this Rax. They had the Rax. All Tiny had to do was toss him up, straight up in the air, go for the casual, the normal blink toss combo. Just don't try and toss him backwards, but in the end, oh, iZone kept in the game. They don't lose their Rax. They look to try and pressure this top tower as Tiny going in. Stun toss combo, insta kills Darkseer. Reborn. Away gets taken out. And now iZone doing some team neutraling, trying to get this Blink Dagger up in ES, who's only 10 gold away from it now. He's going to go back to Fountain, have it by the time he's there. Sanking, trying to farm up possibly an Ag Scepter or possibly the BKB. I feel the BKB may help him against this Tiny bit here, as well as all the disables. The Sheepstick on the Chen, not to mention the OD, who must be getting close to his own Sheepstick, although he did get picked off there. Where is he? What is he going for? 700 gold only, so still a bit of a way to go by the looks of things. As right now, bottom lane, Anti-Mage picks up a Yasha, sitting on 1200 gold. The winner of this match will go into the grand finals, where they're going to go up against the winner of Dreams Dota and Bad Burns. Bad Burns, the Class S champion of the Mineski Pro Gaming League. And Dreams, of course, the new team where Jules is currently playing with. So a Mineski versus Dreams final, where you've got Jules playing for Dreams, could be what everyone wants, but at the same time, Mineski versus Bad Burns would be the Class S champions up against, well, one of the Philippines' best teams, Mineski. So two potentially awesome matchups. Even iZone, if they make it to the finals, they have been a consistently top tier team. They won the GEST. No, they came second or third 1 month, but they've been playing very, very well. And all these last 4 remaining teams are looking very, very scary at the moment. It looks like Mineski do want to push on in. They have to be careful. ES Sanking, both with Blink Daggers, both in these trees looking for a chance. Sanking going to stun his way in, try and position himself. Will Mineski expect this? I mean, they know Sanking has a Blink Dagger, and if they're thinking, where can he hide? He can hide up here, but they got vision that these trees is the perfect place to hide. There we go, Tiny, stunned. There's no toss because he was still invis. OD was not there ready in time, but Sanking forced back off. That's what Mineski want. That could have given them an opportunity to help do some damage to this Rax. ES needs to go in there soon. Mineski trying to get in position. Sanking, though, going to get spotted. Going to find a lot harder. The toss on the ES. Going to stop his blink. Tiny, it looks like his sun was on cooldown. Witch Doctor ultimate doing a lot of damage. Witch Doctor BKB with the ultimate. Not going to take any damage from the epicenter. OD kept alive with the mech, with the Chen heal. And Sanking stuck in invis. They haven't got any sentry wards for this Sanking. Tiny going to take out the CM. No, doesn't. CM pops a magic wand. Stays alive. Sanking comes back with a stun. Anti-Mage blinks in. Tiny taking a lot of damage. Does go down. Shackle onto Anti-Mage. They need to just focus this Rax. They've got the Chen creep. Sanking coming in for another stun. He hits 3 heroes. Anti-Mage looking for this OD, and it looks like they are going to protect this Rax, keep it alive. ES has used the ultimate, and with that, OD being sent back to base. It's not going to go in time. Jay goes down. Tiny nowhere to be seen. He's brought back, but he's not in the fray at the moment. Chen looking to TP out, will not manage to do so in time, and Mineski are faltering. They're going to pick up the ES kill. Windrunner Oa makes sure of that, and now Sanking taking a lot of damage. Needs to be careful. The blink is up. He's going to pop the Sandstorm. He hasn't actually used the blink yet, as there goes Tiny with the stun toss combo. Only takes out some creeps here, but he may just want to look to take out this Rax here, as Sanking forced to heal up. He's not there to defend. Only Anti-Mage and CM, and this Rax will drop. By the looks of it, I don't think they can stop it. Darkseer is there. In comes the TV. It's going to be the Sanking. The Rax has already gone down, though, and all they can really do is stop this range Rax from going down. Sanking looking to go in. Stun, toss, combo on Sanking. Couple more right clicks going to be needed here, as Chen taking a lot of damage. Root on the run. He may just survive this. The Anti-Mage, though, blinks in, gets the kill. Anti-Mage needs to be careful. The clap goes down. Winner doing a lot of toss. Gets reborn. Uwei once again taken out, and Tiny in the middle of things, looking for this Sanking, this ever so elusive Sanking, who's been on red HP for so long. Tiny cyclones himself, has a 4-star, has a blink, but he's not going to get a chance to use him. Tiny going down. Mineski getting the Rax, but at a very steep cost here. They lose 3. They lose for a couple buybacks. Even OD went down earlier. As Mineski, non-stop actions, guys. What is going on? This game is absolutely crazy. 19 kills to 34. We're just 27 minutes in. Sanking is just holding on to these racks as well. Now the one rack, just by the skin of their teeth. He has been the sort of deciding factor. Palang on this Sanking, blinking in, using Sandstorm, and Mineski. No sentries, no dust, no gem. This is costing them. If they had a sentries or gem, that would have been such an easy fight for them. They would have killed the Sanking. And with that, that whole fight would have gone completely different. So definitely expecting them to pick up some dust, sentries, or even a gem here. Although at the moment, it doesn't look like they will, which is surprising to me. iZone125 has finished his Manta style, level 16 as well. So charging forward. And the Chen of Woods, what is he going for? Looks to be possibly a Drum of Endurance. Has got that one bracer. Whether or not he finishes off, BKB is coming soon though. Now, who is that going to be for? Probably the OD. Although OD was making a sheepsticky, but may have just changed his mind and said, let's start making this BKB, as he's currently sitting on absolutely no gold. So it looks like he has bought some of those items. As yes, the BKB sitting on his circle needs another 1k gold, I believe. Is it Ogre Axe and a Mythal Hammer? Yes, it is. So 1k gold, and you will have that BKB. Bottom lane, Witch Doctor, there is the gem. There is that oh so important gem. If they had had that last fight, they would have won it pretty convincingly. I feel they would have won convincingly. I don't know, it would have been a completely different fight, but they would have killed the Sanking nice and early on, rather than have Sanking sit in Sandstorm, then blink out. Sanking blinked away after seeing in Sandstorm in the middle on red HP, stunned the Tiny, got the kill on Tiny, and then came back later, healed up, got 2 or 3 more kills for his team. And here we're going to see Mineski looking to take out Roche. OD just doing so much damage. And we're going to see Tiny going as well. Pops down the stun. Will iZone react? It doesn't look like they will in time. And the Aegis, who is it going to go to? OD? Yes, it will. OD, who will have that BKB up in just 200 gold. iZone now going to have to back off. Going to have to be careful here. Tiny looking around. Going to find a toss on an illusion. Not going to do all that much, as now OD. Surely he's got that BKB soon. Oh, still has not got him quite yet. And the mid lane, it looks to be where Mineski want to push. They've got the bottom melee racks, and they're quite happy with that. They're saying the range racks, it can sit there. We don't care. We want this mid lane. They are pushing up mid with 5 heroes. They've got the gem. They've got BKB on Witch Doctor. Tiny getting up to 2k gold. Actually, no, I don't think he can buy back. I think it's going to be on cooldown here at the moment. As OD probably not wanting to push on in until they have got that BKB. So they may just try wait it out. Or they may just go for this. I'd be surprised if they did go for it, but this is Mineski. They have surprised me every time I've seen them play almost. And they are a team known for their non-stop aggression, the onslaught onto their enemy base. Well, not so much the base, but the heroes. They go for the kills. They don't care about the towers. Towers are an afterthought. The first focus is get the kills, make sure you wipe out the enemy's team, make them as scared as possible and as unlikely as possible to even try defend. If you can kill a few, make it 3v5. Make it even 4v5 and just get him, even if you don't kill him, even just get him down to low HP. They have to go up and heal, and it creates an opportunity for Mineski to push on in. As you can see, OD looking to do some split pushing, get this wave pushing at bottom, at least put some pressure on this mid rack, this bottom range racks, and then OD will probably rejoin up with the rest of the team at the bottom lane, although he's currently pushing in very far. Needs to be careful, does have the Aegis, shouldn't get picked off here. He has got the BKB flying out to him. As I believe he does at least, as he's going to get stunned once, stunned twice. Tiny though, toss back on iZone125. Is there a sheep stick? They need it. ES ulti. iZone125 still in the middle doing a lot of damage. Looks like Tiny may go down here. No, he's still got plenty of HP. He's going to see the iZone125 drop with the Maledict. Another toss back, finding the Darks here. Double kill for Mineski. They take out the CM as well. They've taken out 3. They'll get the range rack. They'll swing to mid. They'll look to get this tier 3 tower and the racks. And with that, some very explosive play coming out from Mineski, and Catador is the call from iZone. Whatever that does in fact mean, I'm sure there'll be some translations in the chat here, but with that Mineski looking like they will get this wreck. Sanking goes in with the blink, the stun. There is a gem up though. He's going to get stunned. He's going to go down. Mineski taking him out one by one. Sanking goes down, and with that, I think Mineski will make their way to the grand finals of the Play Cyber Games Philippines tournament here, where they will be waiting the winner of Dreams and Bad Burns, 2 potentially both epic matchups. Either way, you've got Jules playing for Dreams versus his old team Mineski, or you've got the MPGL champions, Bad Burns up against Mineski. Mineski, who have just had a very solid performance against a very strong team, iZone. So some great stuff coming from them, as we are going to see Tiny ask for a save, so it looks like iZone are going to play this out. Have a quick save. And it looks like iZone, they're holding on. They don't care if they're down 4 racks. They know they've got the anti-mates. They've got the late game carry. Whenever you've got that, there's always still some hope. Mineski can make a mistake. They may not succeed at pushing this top lane. They may give anti-mates time to farm up, get those items he needs to be a late game threat. So they are going to hold out as long as possible. Even if it's a 2% chance, 5%, 2%, 1%, less than 1%, a tenth of a percent, they will stay in the game. They will be looking for any opening possible to win this game, even with Mineski up 4 racks, and now Mineski looking to take out the final lane here as iZone. Blink Dagger up on Darkseer, a bit of an unusual build, but going to be using that to try and get off the Darkseer wall, just going to pop it down preemptively. So Mineski may just try and wait this out. They don't really want to give those illusions, but they have got the toss backwards. Great play from Nando, gets another toss back. He's been very sharp with those, as long as he's not doing it on the ES. When he does it on the ES, that's when I have to say, probably not the best idea. You just gave ES a free ulti, but that time, finding the Crystal Maiden, getting the kill, and now Mineski going to be wanting to push on in. OD banishing the Tiny. A bit of playfulness there. It looks like it's only a level 2 banish maybe. So not getting too many points in that. Tiny in the middle here. Going to get vacuum stunned. Tiny needs to be careful, but he set up could be a good fight for the Mineski team. They've taken out one. Witch Doctor with the ulti. Going to take out Darkseer. It's bouncing around. The level 16 ultimate takes out the Edge. ES, Blink, ulti comes too late. Tiny taking a lot of damage. He's not going to go down. The banish from the OD. And with that, Mineski going to complete the team wipe. They get the kill. OD with the ultimate doesn't do anything because the ES was already dead. The team wipe is complete. CM at Fountain. Oh, going to get the OD. OD goes down. Just going to respawn in a second here. Does have the Aegis and CM. Oh. Chen. Looking for that courier. And the Ghost Scepter is picked up on the OD at the last second then used. And now, guys, it is going to be Mineski in the grand finals. As we'll check with the other admin who, in fact, won the other semi-final. As Mineski, it looks like they have won this. Alrighty guys, so Mineski are going to come out on top, are going to be a victor here. It looks like my sound has actually disappeared. What is going on there? That is not meant to happen. But yes, Mineski, some great play from them. It is going to be Dreams versus Mineski for the grand finals. Your third place decider is going to be between iZone and Bad Burns. But your grand finals coming up next is going to be Mineski up against their ex-player Jules. So Jules versus his former team Mineski. It's all coming up soon. Guys, Mineski have done it again. They are showing that. They were in a bit of a slump for a week or two, but now they are back. Now they are fighting fit. Now they are in a grand finals of this Play Cyber Games tournament, guys. Once this throwing goes down, we're going to take a quick break. As before we do, wait to get into the grand final matchups in this tournament here. And yeah, are looking for the Darkseer, not going to get it. Darkseer will not take enough damage there, and throwing will go down. Mineski will win. They will move on to the grand finals, guys. And thanks everyone for tuning in. I am GoDz from GoSuGamers. You can check out some updates for the tournament there, as well as follow the match. You can bet on the matches, bet your branches, bet your tangos on who in fact will win. So guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we're going to be back with Dreams, featuring Jules, the new player, up against Mineski, who now playing with Nando, former MSI-evogt gaming team player. Going to see what the two teams are capable of, guys. That's going to be up soon. Until then, sit tight.